How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel, and I need my verifier. Hang on. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta dig something out. I need this thing. Sigma Pro. Somebody had asked a question on my channel a couple days ago, and I wanted to answer it. Michael Charach asked, my biggest fear is buying and holding this gold and then finding out it's fake. How do you know all those little bars are real, especially when ordering from so many different sources? And he's referring to the fractional gold Fiesta, where I have multiple different pieces of different types of gold ordered from eBay and from online bullion dealers. And to him, I would say, obviously he's probably new to researching gold and silver stacking. And I've done a couple other videos about it. And the main thing is to order from trusted online vendors. Because you'll see me order from places like eBay. And that's fine and dandy for me because I've got some extra equipment that makes it so I can verify things. And so this order is from SD Bullion. This is an online dealer. There's also a link down in the description to JM Bullion. They're a trusted online dealer as well. And this is, let's see, I'll show you what I got. This is a new release that I have not seen on YouTube yet, so maybe I'll be the first. Depends on when this video comes out. I toned back a bit. So this is the new Caesar coin from Scottsdale Mint, and I'm going to take it out of the mint packaging so you can check it out. This is just a bullion coin. They did have a bit of a rocky start with the this is the Commander series. I didn't get the one with the poster this time. This is Caesar. Let's open it up so you can check it out raw. Let me know if you guys are collecting these. They're a little bit higher premium than regular bullion. It's like a reverse proof. But this is the 2025 Caesar, and on the other side, $5 Samoa. Really cool looking design. I'm actually going to handle it. It's got a reeded edge. The first ones didn't have a reeded edge. They had like just an extruded edge to make it look more rustic and vintage, and I understand where they were coming from with it and why they did that. It just didn't translate very well. It almost looked like a skipped step instead of making it look like an old coin. So they took feedback. And actually, the CEO of, I think, SD Bullion mentioned that part of the reason they're doing things a little bit different is they took some feedback from my videos. The next thing I got, and I think this is one of the things where they changed the feedback, is the gold coins used to come in just this little flip, not very fancy or anything. And now the 10th ounce gold comes in these cool Certicards. I'd mentioned in videos when I was fumbling around with the flips, I'm like, it can't cost more than a couple dollars to put it in the Certicard like this. And I said I would gladly pay a couple extra bucks to have it in something like this. It's just a nicer presentation. Let me see if I can zoom in on this thing. It's really cool looking. 2025 Caesar. I would like these in the 1 ounce gold, but that's a lot of money to put out for a collectible. I'm not too much into collectibles. I'll buy the fractional stuff like this just to, it's kind of a little novelty. It's kind of like, I think Savage Stacker calls it an ice cream cone. You don't want to eat ice cream cones all day, every day. But every once in a while you can buy yourself an ice cream cone. This is a nice Certicard. It's got the 13 out of 2000. So it's a limited mintage. It's got its own serial number. You can scan to the certicard there. 2025 Caesar 1/10 ounce of 4/9 fine gold. This is a massive improvement over the first two releases. If I'm going to be nitpicky, I guess you guys can already see it. I would have oriented the coin so that it was upright instead of sideways. But I mean, if there's nothing to nitpick about, that's not a big deal. Because I'm sure it rotates in there. It does, actually. Oh, it does. See, it's going a little bit further. I mean, if I do that enough, I can probably get it to flip around to where it's upright. It's almost upside down now. Just stay here for an hour and then we'll get it there. Oop, it's going the wrong way. Well, I'm not going to do that on camera, but you can see it's rotated quite a bit. So maybe if this was a little bit tighter on there, then it wouldn't rotate. But if I have to gripe about something, that's a pretty weak thing to gripe about. So anyway, Michael was asking about how do I know if they're real. And there's several different ways to check things if they're real. There's a slide. I'm going to try and put a link to Cyber Curtain Twitcher's website. He makes this really cool slide. This is one I just made off crap from Amazon. Just a cheap cutting board with magnets, and then this will slide down slowly. If it was like steel, it would do that. Wouldn't slide at all. Oh man, forgot. This is those super high-powered magnets. Probably should have closed this before doing that. But then you wouldn't have been able to see me cut myself on camera. Oh, here's a bar I got from Mark Samuelson for Christmas. Slides down nice and slow. So there's these you can use. If you're buying coins, you can get these pocket pingers. Actually, I've got an affiliate link below for these. There's an app on your phone you can use. You stick your coin in here. This is a fake coin, and then you just flick it like that. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's an app. You bring up the app on your phone, and then press record on that app, and then flick this a couple times. It'll listen to the sound and it'll tell you if it's real. But the main thing I use is a verifier. This is a very expensive piece of equipment. This was $2,500, and it came with an external bridge. So this is like half of the machine. There's another half that's about this size for doing large bullion bars, like 100-ounce bars and kilos. And so this is already set up for pure gold, and you just slide it under the it doesn't fit, and it won't read it under that. So this I'll have to use the external wands. Let's see, do silver. Silver pure. Oh, 5 ounce. Weight. Five ounce. Boom. So you put the silver under this, and it can read through the capsule, and then these arrows are in the green. This tells the surface resistivity. Good. That means it's pure silver. And this is the conductivity that measures all the way through the piece of silver. So most of these Sigma machines only do the resistivity, or the other one. What did I say? Resistivity, I think. This one does both. It reads through the bar and it reads the surface as well. So this shows up as pure silver. So something like this cost, I think, around $2,500. It came with external wands and things like that. Let's test the gold really quick. And so this is to answer Michael Chiraka's question, how do I know if it's real? Is because, and so like I order stuff off eBay all the time, and if I order off eBay, you want to make sure that you have something like this, or at least you can, if you've got a gold and silver dealer in your area that has like an XRF machine or something like this, then they can test it for you. And of course this is not reading it. Oh, it's because it's on silver. Jeez. So you got to select the metal again. Gold. Pure gold. So you got to put it onto the gold, and it reads through the plastic. Let's see if I can do this three-handed. And then the arrow is in the green, showing that it is, in fact, pure gold. So if you don't have... There's no reason really to buy one of these. If you've got a coin shop in your area that's got an XRF machine, a lot of times they will test stuff for you for free. If not, then there's other ways to go. But if you don't really need this kind of stuff if you buy from places like Scottsdale Mint or JM Bullion in the link below, or Monument Metals, Hero Bullion, all these guys, they're all professional people. If they let something like this get out the door and sold it to you and it ended up being fake, it would destroy their business because nobody would buy anything from them again. So it is in their best interest to make sure that your stuff is 100% real. And I don't know if I've ever heard of anybody getting fake stuff from the online bullion dealers. I mean, at least in the last 10 years, because that would just detonate their entire... And these companies are not small companies. They're big, multi-million-dollar or billion-dollar organizations. And a lot of them have partnerships with vaults around the world, like Brinks and Loomis. Like if you want to store your precious metals in a vault in Switzerland through SD Bullion, SD Bullion doesn't own that vault in Switzerland. It's owned by Loomis or Brinks. I'm not sure which one they use, Loomis or Brinks. And so it's a Swedish company. And so what SD Bullion does is they lease a portion of their vault space to store metals, and then they sell it. So they get a discount from Loomis, and then they sell it to you at a little bit of an upcharge, and that makes it so that you can store precious metals in a vault, which I do. I recommend it if you get to a certain point. And why is my SD card blinking? I think I'm done. Okay, I better go. Hopefully that answers your question, and hopefully this thing is still recording because it's blinking. But anyway, I think I answered it. Several different methods. Remind me to put down Cybercurtain Twitcher's link to the silver slide. And I totally got distracted because of that blinking SD card. So we'll see how long this worked, and if it made it through the whole video, or if I have to redo it again. Gosh, I hate that. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Later.